Hey guys, what's up? I'm Dominique, we're the Manifest Digest, and on this channel we help inspire, motivate, and teach you how to manifest your best life. So I'm super excited to share this Date with Destiny hack with you guys. If you don't know what Date with Destiny is, it's by Tony Robbins, and it's basically like a way to map out and design your life and how you want it to go, how you want that year to go. So that being said, I got this from Sorro, who had it on her podcast, and she lays it out very clear and gives great examples of how she did hers, and then she created a vision board with it. And you don't have to do that, whatever works for you. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's whatever you choose to do. If you want to visualize it and make a vision board, that's fine. If you want to just keep it on paper, type it up on your computer, or even make like a background wallpaper for it, you could do that too. Just remember, as we go through this, you can make this your own. I'm just sharing my way that helped me, and it inspired me to keep going and look at my life a little bit differently this year, especially 2020 not being the best year, I think, for most of us. Not saying it was all bad for me, but it was hard on a lot of us, so I can agree there. Hopefully we can start off 2021 on a more positive, uplifting note, and that's kind of why I got inspired to do this type of design. It's more so to make our goals and our life a lot easier on us. We're always set with either right or wrong, setting up all these rules to make it very hard to win. So let's try to make it a little bit more easier, yet still accomplishing our goals. Just being nice to ourselves and being kind, and I feel like that should be the tone of just taking it easy, but also achieving a lot of our goals and working hard. So let's see if we can mix those two in, because you know, it's hard. If you're too nice to yourself, you might not get anything done. So I hope I can help, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys have any other styled life planning designs that you guys do on your own time to help you plan for the new year. I'm late to it. I mean, kind of January, but I felt like I should have done this in December, but that's okay. It just matters that you do it and you get it done. It doesn't have to be perfect, just get it done. So please let me know if you guys are doing anything like that or like this in your day-to-day lives and how you apply it. All right, so let's jump right in. So the first thing you want to have is a primary question. So you want the primary question to be something easy to remember and something that you're actively working on, but not changing, but working on. You want to ask yourself, what are you asking yourself? Subconsciously or consciously, we might not even realize we're asking ourselves this question, but the key here is to change it into something we're actively working on, and we can kind of focus on shifting our state to be a more positive state when we might mess up or do something bad. You know, what is your primary question? So for example, my old primary question was, why can't I get things as fast as other people? Why does it take me longer for things to just click? I always had that question in the back of my mind. I've always struggled in class. Other people seem to just get things, read things faster, just seems more intelligent. That's always been a primary question in the back of my mind. This year, I want to change it, and I never thought about it this way. Why don't I change those questions that I'm telling myself, asking myself? I actually got my new primary question from Sorro, and I love how she said it. It's basically a download that she got, and you know, if we want to use it, we can take it. So same goes for you guys, and anything that I say, if you want to use it, take it. You know, it's a download, it's not mine, I got it from somewhere else. That's how we all kind of get things, right? So feel free to use it. All right, so my new primary question is, how can I love and appreciate this moment even more right now? And then, or how can I serve love to others even more right now? And I love that because love is the highest frequency. I won't get into all that, but either way, love is the highest you can vibrate. So that's the best you can feel. And I also want to give that to others, not just feel it, but give it as well, in hopes to help people get through hard times in their life. So that's my primary question, rather than when those negative questions keep creeping up, I'll think of that one instead. It'll be a trigger. So they want us to work on this primary question for about 6 months to a year, not change it, just work on it, so we can condition our mind to think in a positive state rather than your negative old primary question, and eventually it'll become a habit. All right, so the second and third one, I'll probably talk about these at the same time, kind of. I'll try to keep it in order. But toward values and rules, and away values and rules. So toward values and rules, what do you want to live and embody? What makes you feel expansive? And away values and rules is what makes you feel contracted, stuck, just stagnant, not really going anywhere. Toward value, we want to get very clear on what this looks like for us. In life we set up a lot of things around succeeding, winning, and then when we don't, we end up with a lack of fulfillment. So how can we set our toward values up to where we don't end up feeling lost, depressed, and all the other negative feelings that come with it? So for example, if you have health as your toward value, be careful how you structure your goals or your rules around it. So basically, you don't want to have health as your toward value if you're going to say, when I lose 5 pounds, then I can wear this bathing suit and feel happy. Or when I weigh this number on the scale, then I can do what XYZ. And that's setting yourself up to be unhappy. There's going to be a lack of fulfillment. And I mean, for some people it does work, but I feel like it could be temporary happiness, and a lot of times it's just not very ideal in the long run. Sequence and order is important when we do the toward values and rules. Make sure that your top number 1 toward value is the one you value the most, and then let the other ones kind of just fall in order from the least important. All of them are important, but most important is number 1. So how you want to start your toward value is saying, anytime I blank, then insert rule, I will blank. Okay, so you'll get it. I'll give you an example of what mine is. Okay, so I'll just be real. I have mine written down, but it's long, so I'm just gonna read it to you guys. You guys will get the flow of how it is. So, okay, so my toward value and rule is, anytime I am in alignment with my day, or in a flow state, or remember to do less with more, or optimize who I am and what I can contribute to the world, or exercise, meditate, do yoga, or give myself the rest when my body needs it, then I will be in balance, because my toward value is balance. Balance was my first toward value and rule, and that was my rule basically to go with my toward value. So anytime I exercise, meditate, do yoga, that will help me be in balance with my mind, body, soul. After you go through and do about 5 toward values and rules, your top 5 toward values and rules, I might have said 4, but I meant to say 5 if I did. You basically have a basket full of different values and rules you can pick from depending on what situation you're in. When you're feeling kind of low, or didn't quite do your full exercise, or you haven't lost the 5 pounds you were hoping to, just know anytime that I exercise at all this week, I am in balance. Whatever yours is, just set yourself up for success when you are creating these toward values and rules. That's the key. So away values and rules are going to be a great tool when you're feeling like you are not in the most ideal state, or you're feeling low energy, eating shitty, all kinds of stuff, haven't worked out in a while, or you're working too hard for too long, or not working at all. So these are going to be the away values that you can kind of reach for whenever you're feeling this way. And these will also act as reminders. You want to start this with only if I, then fill in the blank. Okay, so I'll give you an example of my away value and rule. So only if I consistently forget to break down my goals and to-do lists into bite-sized steps, then I will become distracted with less urgent or important tasks. And when I continue to look at the end result instead of the baby steps it takes to get there. So that's an example of my away value and rule. That's for overthinking and not being in balance, getting overwhelmed, because I can tend to get overwhelmed, overwork myself, and think of the end goal. So this one will help me know, if you don't want to get overwhelmed, if you don't want to be stressed in that low state, then just know, only if I forget to break down my steps to get there, or consistently look at the end goal, then I will be overwhelmed. So this will help remind me to just come back to that state of taking it one step at a time, relax, it'll get done. Okay, so the next one is power virtue. The definition of virtue is behavior showing high moral standards. I'll just give you an example of my power virtues, and hopefully you can kind of gather which ones resonate best with you, or you can even Google different kinds of virtues of how you want your power virtues to look, and that's what helped me decide what mine are. And remember, there's no right or wrong way. So just remember, there's no right or wrong way. I'm getting tongue-tied all over the place. So I chose gratitude as my first one because you can't be angry and show appreciation at the same time. They don't resonate on the same frequency. So I chose that because low vibrations, and also I want to be a service to others, and I can't be a service to others when I'm angry, so I might as well be grateful that I can be a service to others. So all of my power virtues for this year so far are gratitude, integrity, wisdom, and bravery. Okay, so the next one is going to be my top 4 one-year goals. And these can be anything you want them to be. These are just your general goals that you want to set this year. Creating a roadmap to get out of debt, fix my credit, and start tackling those things that have been kind of weighing on me, lingering around everywhere I go. Just gonna get rid of it, you know? I'm tired of having debt. I know a lot of you can probably relate. So my second goal is to enhance my knowledge in the business and tech industry. That's something that plays a huge part in my life in every aspect. Tech is my day job. I'm a software engineer, and then Happy Takeoff, my mom and I have a company together, and then I have tech, and then I have YouTube as well. And so I feel like tech, business, that all will merge together and benefit me so much. And there's so much to learn in both industries, you know, there's a lot to learn. My third one is to hone in on my physical, spiritual, mental, emotional health overall. This year I want to be more active. Being physically fit is very important because it plays a part in every aspect of our life, like physical, mental, emotional. You know, if one is off, then the other is off. So you need to have balance, which is my theme. So trying to create that balance, and even meditating or doing yoga more. Also, along with this third goal, I quit drinking back in July, I think, so it's been a while. It's not to say I'm perfectly sober. I had a shot, I think 2 shots maybe, and a sip of wine at our trip in California, so I'm not perfect. I actually almost had a panic attack when I did have a drink because I felt like I, you know, threw all of my work and progress in the drain, down the drain, but that's not the case, and I've realized that, and I'm very proud of myself for this, and it might be something I share with you guys. I feel like it's the best decision I've ever made. Drinking alcohol it can be fun, that's why we do it, but yeah, it comes with a lot of bad things too, a lot of negatives. So if you guys are interested, let me know, because I can share that story with you guys if you want, just to spread awareness of people that might feel alone in this journey if they're thinking about quitting or wondering why they feel a certain way when they're drinking or after they drink. But yeah, anyways, so that goes in with my honing in on my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. So the fourth goal is going to be increasing subscribers and our content, and hopefully monthly. Hopefully we can see that increase every month. So that's gonna require a lot of, you know, hard work and dedication, but also a lot of fun. We enjoy doing this, and that's why we do it. We love helping people, not even just in front of the camera, but also like in our day-to-day lives. It's something that we're passionate about. Okay, so the last one that you wanna have is your mission statement. So you wanna start it off with, I, insert name, see, hear, know, and feel that the purpose of my life is to blank. So I'll give you an example of mine. I, Dominique, see, hear, know, and feel that the purpose of my life is to experience love within myself and others, and be the catalyst that helps myself and others see their fullest potential on this planet. Very wordy, but I want to make sure I got everything in there for my mission statement. So hopefully that one's pretty straightforward. But really think about this. What is the purpose of your life? And the purpose of my life, I feel like, would be to experience love. It is to experience love within myself and others. Feel like I'm sounding cheesy on this whole thing, but hey, it is what it is. Life is cheesy. If that's what it means to feel love, it can be cheesy. But anyways, all right, so that's it. I hope this was helpful for you and you got some kind of value out of it. Remember, take whatever you want, make it your own. Hopefully you just got some kind of idea of where to start if you haven't yet. Also, I'll leave this PDF copy like template that I've made down in the description. I'll link her podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we can have a better 2021. Who knows? But wishful thinking. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.